You know, I sure hope our characters have taken the necessary time to detox off those shrooms from last time. Hey everybody, K-Plum Games here, and welcome back to another episode of Mother 3. In the last episode, we explored Tanetane Islands while we were high on shrooms. And in this episode, we'll be making our way to the next needle location, which is at the top point of the island through these gates. So, at the very end of the last episode, I mentioned how I was going to get Kumatora's ultimate weapon. If we come over to here to equips, I have the mystical gloves, which you can get from fighting the monk walruses, which are down near the bottom part where we went through last time. We have the item guide here. I managed to also get my inventory items back from Ocho. So we consolidate our inventory and we put a lot of stuff in the item guide storage. So I also have to put away something else. I'm just gonna put away a luxury banana because we do have some equipment actually to buy from the mole cricket here. But yeah, I did a lot of inventory consolidating and inventory management off screen, just because it would make things easier. Spiky weapon, that's good for... No, I'm not gonna get that for Lucas or Duster, because Duster has the mystical shoes, which are just better overall for stat increases. Feather Charm though, and the Libra bracelet we can get for everyone. Yeah, we can buy these for everyone. It's not a big deal. And Libra bracelet. Yeah, it's worth it to me. Cool. That's the new equipment that I wanted to get everyone. And yeah, now that we've done that, we actually are a few levels higher as well. We got everyone around the 48-47 range. You might want to get to around level 50 going into this next part, because we do have a really hard boss coming up. And actually, before we head through this cave, there was one thing I wanted to show, actually, that I forgot to show. So if we head back to the main part of Tanetane Island, the downstairs part of it, we will actually see a few things that are different now that we're not on drugs. So for example, here, the hot spring sign is now a deadly sign. If we come over here now, you can see that hot spring that we were swimming in is actually a toxic waste trash dump. And the real hot springs are back here. Yeah, so that's why Boney didn't want to go in the hot tub last time, because he could see that it was garbage, manure, swampland. But our characters were just swimming in it. And that's probably why Mixolydia was like, you guys stink. You have a stench about you. That is probably why. Now, other things are going to be different too. Like those mailboxes aren't going to be there anymore. You know, things like that. We have these same scampering shrooms from earlier in the volcano. And we also have these dudes, which are Titanians. How do I do the combos for these guys again? I forget. But anyways, you can see that Kumatora is a lot more capable with physical attacks now. She's not lagging behind when it comes to physical damage. Her bash attacks are actually something to write home about now, which is nice. Yeah, but definitely though... Oh, secret herb. I didn't even know those guys could drop that. That might be rare. I'll have to check. Definitely though, the upcoming bosses and enemies are going to be a little bit tough. So if you want to power level a bit, I don't think anyone would blame you. Tanetane Island's actually a pretty good place for it, because enemies give a pretty good amount of experience here. Yeah, it's interesting too to see how the island's supposed to look now that we're back to normal. I mean, the fact that we swam in swamp water is like kinda nasty. One other thing is that if you go and see those trash cans from earlier, they're actually just all presents, but they just look like trash cans when we were on our trip. Anyways, these enemies, the unwelcome gusts, they're wind enemies. We never get wind PSI as playable characters, but it's interesting that these characters can use wind attacks on us. Surprised they never made wind an element in this game. It would fit right in. But the Unwelcome Gusts share the same battle music with the Mr. Generator from Chapter 5. We hear a mambo rhythm in this present. Nice. Alright. Nice mambo rhythm, actually. And, yeah, the Unwelcome Gusts are actually pretty weak enemies, honestly. They can't do a whole lot to us. And nothing over here? Okay. We're gonna have to fight two at once, because those guys just want to group together. But this is a fun song to combo too. Yeah! Smash attack! Alright, Lucas. Oh, well, this one's gonna attack first. Ah! Alright. But yeah, I mean, see, they're pretty easy to take down. There's nothing too frightening about them, which is nice. Nice change of pace. I really want to fight one at a time, though. It's annoying fighting two of them, because you just can't do it in one turn that way. Ah! If I could back attack one, it would work, but it's fine. Speaking of back attack, let's just Siren Beetle one of them so it doesn't attack us for a turn. That seems like a good use of time. So, one thing that I actually wanted to touch on this time around, because I thought it was interesting, is that we saw Flint in our hallucination last time around. Flint is a character that kind of disappears from chapters 5 to 7 in this game. He's really nowhere to be found in those chapters. We haven't seen him really since chapter 4, the beginning of chapter 4 even. So, you know, it's interesting that we got to see him now. And yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to wait to get an item for Lucas, is because he's going to get a new equipment piece here. But yeah, so in reference to Flint, I wanted to talk a little bit about how he was actually supposed to be a much more important character in this game. And we know this because of evidence from Earthbound 64 development, as well as development from this game on the GBA. So, ooh, nice screen swirl. Yeah, so he is the main character in Chapter 1, which is pretty cool. But it's actually implied through Earthbound 64 footage that he was supposed to, like, end up being part of Lucas's party later on past the time skip. Like, he was supposed to be a member of the party permanently, kind of like how Duster, Kumatora, and Boney filled those roles. Because in Earthbound 64, there's footage of Flint traveling with Lucas post time skip, and that never actually ends up happening in the final game. But one very like notable example of this is when in Chapter 5 we're falling off the Pork Mothership at the end of the chapter. In the footage of that scene from Earthbound 64, it's not Kumatora who's with the party, it's Flint who's actually with the party at that point. Which, it's interesting, the fact that Flint was planned to be a much more important party member, I guess. But yeah, I'm kind of thankful that we got Kumatora as a more fleshed out character as opposed to Flint. But it's interesting how he was supposed to play a more critical role earlier on. I don't know how that would have played out. And in terms of the evidence from this game, actually, in the GBA version, which is the one that ended up being the final version, the one we're playing now, Flint can actually equip some of Lucas's most powerful weapons. If you actually hack the items into Flint's inventory, he can equip some of Lucas's powerful weapons, which implies that he would be playable at a point later in the game than just what he is in Chapter 1. Yeah. I don't know, it's interesting. I just wanted to touch on that because Flint's an interesting character and we don't really get a lot from him post time skip, so I just thought I'd mention that now. Anyways, there's a save frog here and I would definitely recommend using it for what's going to come up, so I'm just going to save off screen real quick. Please be careful out there. Give my regards to the next frog you meet. I will, in fact. Alright, look who it is. Are these the barrier trio? Each one of their names is carved there. Barrier man, barrier gal, barrier dude. Are they really that strong? Oh, trust me, Kumatora. They are strong. The barrier trio suddenly attacked. These guys are, in fact, very strong enemies. I would definitely recommend not taking them lightly. Defense up Omega is a great start. I would recommend doing offense down on them. They only count as one enemy even though they're a trio. Let's try Scary Mask, and I think they have a shield, so let's try Shield Snatcher. Yeah, shield disappeared. Good. Offense down is really nice. We get 2 offense downs. Called out the barrier trio, and they struck a pose. Alright, so with this pose here, where they have their hands over their heads, it's their more PSI focused pose, I think. So they'll use a lot of PSI attacks. And I think that with this pose, they're weak to lightning. So let's try a PK Thunder and see if that will do any good. And yeah, might as well attack. And we don't do a whole lot of damage. Oh! I was able to hit PK Thunder in practice. I don't know what's different. Cool. That's not a shield snatcher thing though. Okay, good thing we put up our shield. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna have to rely on, physical attacks? Offense up Omega then. Bash, do you have anything in your inventory offensively? Not really. How about you, Duster? See, I was under the impression that we could hit these things with Thunder. But for whatever reason, that's not the case. Are they weak to bombs? Oh, let's try Pencil Rocket. Nice. And their combo song is really hard to do. It changes time signatures like so long, like so much. Isn't something crazy like 18/15 time? Like I just made those numbers up, but it's something weird like that. It's not a normal time signature like 4434. It's crazy. Yeah, I guess just attack, honestly. What else can I really do? Now that I got my shields up and my buffs up, I can't really do a whole lot more. Fire Gamma. Well, good thing we have the shield for that. And I'm going to life up Beta myself with both of us. Kick and then kick, bite. Yeah, we're starting to get low on health with our characters. That's not cute. Alright. Fire Beta isn't gonna kill. Yeah, shield vanish. That makes sense. Okay, well, I'll put my shields back up. We need PSI shields again. We're gonna life up Beta on Duster, kick, and use a Sincerity Dumpling on Boney. Yeah, so I feel like this fight's really just gonna be about keeping my characters in good health and just bashing when I get the chance. That's probably going to be what I do from here on out. Yeah, the barrier trio can really easily overwhelm you if you're not careful. Like, even with shields and defense up, we still took like 100 damage on each character. That's crazy. Like, yeah, I don't know. There's not really any good strategies for this fight. They're just an awkward enemy. I don't know why my PK Thunder didn't work. Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. I'm gonna try PK Freeze and see if I can, like, do something to it. And, we're starting to get low on health, so I'm just going to play it safe on this turn. Yeah, just healing up everyone seems like the good play here. Oh my god, see, we can't even do anything. The only reason Kumatora is any good is because she can use her PSI. Okay. Just attack, honestly, because you have the higher attack stat. We'll make Kumatora our backup healer for now. And it's just gonna be a slow, arduous process of bashing this thing to death. PK freeze! Oh, you jerk! Attack the person without a shield, of course. Oh, love that for me. Yeah. Please just use like fire. Yeah, because that way at least we can renew the shields on our next turn and it's fine. Okay. PSI shield Omega. Life up Beta on Lucas. And we have to heal up everyone. Jesus Christ. Let's try it. I don't know if it's gonna work. I should have healed up Lucas with Boney. It's fine. Okay, we're good. Oh, not the freeze gamma. So one valid strategy that you can use is when you're healing up all your characters, you can just wait for their HP to scroll up so that if you're getting hit by a powerful attack, then the HP will have to scroll all the way back down after scrolling all the way back up. So you can just wait on a box, text box like this. It's actually a valid strategy. Yeah, see now it's gonna take a while. Oh, but it's solidified? That is not good, not good, not good. Not good in the slightest. Okay. Alright, we'll have to use Kumatora as a healer for now. PK Fire Gamma. Oh, you wanna know the annoying thing? Lucas was gonna cast Shield, but he got solidified. That's not good. That's actually really bad. Lucas is gonna die. I might just let him, honestly, at this point. Yeah. I honestly just might let him die. So I can do that. Oh, this is bad. This is not going really well. You can very easily get overwhelmed, as you're seeing right now. Okay. Lucas, Life Up Gamma. Well, but you should really bring back Duster. Life Up Beta on. Honestly, Life Up Beta on Lucas. This is not how I needed this fight to go. Actually, no, new plan. I need my PSI shields immediately. If I revive Duster with Boney, then Boney will get, or then Duster will get revived before the shield goes off. Life Up Beta on Boney to make sure he can actually live. And a couple of life noodles on Duster, I guess. I think this is my best play. I hope. I should have healed up Lucas, though. It might have been a misplay not to heal up Lucas, but we finally get our shield off. Do you see what? Oh, but what? Duster doesn't get it? Oh, okay. Thank the Lord. I got confused for a second. Thunder Beta, that bypasses shield. Of course it would hit Lucas. Oh my god. Ugh. You know what? I'm just gonna bash attacks, get damage off, and heal up Lucas. That's my best play. Why are these boys obsessed with Lucas? Jesus Christ. This is absurd. I mean, we're hanging in there, but it's not the way I want to hang in there. Life Up Beta. And you're gonna have to use the Luxury Banana on Kumatora. And the problem is, now that Lucas and Duster have died, I think they lost all of their buffs, and they're my hard hitters. So we're just gonna have to go without it. Are you kidding me? What are the odds of solidification when you get hit with freeze? Like, seriously, what are the odds? This fight is not going the way I need it to. Okay. Shield Alpha on yourself, I guess. What? I thought I used healing! Did I not? Can I not heal solidification? Oh my gosh. I'm learning new things today! Freeze Gamma. Nice. I just need to attack, honestly, at this point. Okay. If I had Life Up Omega, this fight would be a lot easier. But I don't. Huh. Kumatora, oddly enough, has become my hardest hitting physical fighter. Never thought I'd see the day. I'm just gonna let some of the shields vanish. And then I'll do a Shield Omega. Barrier Trio drop their barrier post. And yeah, they're concentrating. So when this happens, it is time to heal your party. Life Up Gamma. Life Up Beta. Do we have any more healing items here? Nope. That means it's time to guard. You know what? New plan. Guard. 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 Because you're gonna use PK Starstorm on us. Yup, saw that one coming. Alright, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're fine. This is okay. It's fine. Life Up Gamma, Kumatora. Kumatora, you guard, you guys kick. Okay, Duster and Boney lived, which is really good. That's important that they lived. And they're concentrating again, but I don't think they can use it anymore. I'm pretty sure that's not how that works. Just in case I'm gonna heal up. At least with Duster, it's okay. I don't mind losing Boney because I feel like Duster hits harder. They don't have enough, do they? Oh, thank you. I think we won the battle, that means. Because I think they used all their power to do that. They struck one final pose. It was spectacular. Oh my gosh. The barrier trio stopped moving. That is one of the hardest fights in the game. I'm not even joking you. That is one of the hardest fights in the game. But we got through it. I'm very happy about that. I'm very pleased with the outcome of that. Oh god, not the pig mass. I hear their theme and I just get repulsed at this point. And that looks like a big ship. Big mothership type. They're coming. They landed really far away, actually. They could have landed a little bit closer, but I guess they just wanted to get their steps in for the day. They got their Fitbits. Literally rolling out the red carpet for Batman himself. Oh gosh, the Masked Man theme. So creepy. Who is this masked man? Dot dot dot. Ellipsis. Oh, that's gonna hurt in the morning. And he gets a round of applause. The masked man is the one who's been pulling the needles. It's confirmed now. I mean, we had already kind of assumed that, but it's not good that the pig mask got another needle. Because now they have 3 needles and we only have 2. And we fought the boss for them even. We fought the hard boss and we don't even get the needle? Ah, that sucks. And they vanished. All the pig masks are gone now. Hey you, just how long are you going to sleep there? That was surprisingly disappointing. Lucas, your heart wasn't the one who passed on to the Dark Dragon. That masked man's was. But there's nothing that we can do about that. Fate is fate. But it's odd. I should be sensing that masked man's heart coming from the earth. But I'm not feeling anything at all. I'm about to disappear now, so Ocho will take care of the rest. I instructed him to wait for you at the beach. You can ride him on his back all the way back to Tasmily. I'll give you my razor and lipstick. Take good care of them almost as if they were me. We received Missy or Mixolydia's memento. Oh wait, I almost forgot something very important. Could you give this to Ionia for me? A jar of yummy pickles. Alright. In Tasmily, I believe there's a map-loving and map-owning fellow, yes? I think he'll know where Ionia's house is. So hurry there. Take this to Ionia. Oh, I'm disappearing. Farewell. Alright. Well, the needle's been pulled, but unfortunately not by us. Yeah. So, the only other Magipsy that we know about really is Ionia. We haven't met the 7th Magipsy, we've only heard about them. And also, we're still pained from battle. I should have healed up Boney. What the heck? And of course they attack Boney. Okay. So, I made a boo-boo. I should have healed up, but I didn't think about it. It's okay, it's not a big deal. The problem is now that Lucas doesn't have the PSI to heal Boney, so it's just gonna be a little bit of a slow walk back. Unless I use a healing item, I actually might just... Yeah, you know, it's fine. We have an excess of stuff. We got an extra one from the enemy earlier, so I don't think it's a big deal. And we're gonna use Kumatora actually to heal up. Because Lucas is kind of out of commission when it comes to PSI. We used every ounce of his power in that fight. Alright, well let's just head back then. Oh, these guys. Titanian! How do we do the combos for these guys? I forget. Titanian is dead. Ba-ba. Boney is 50 years old! Oh my gosh! Boney is level 50, that's kind of cool. Kumator started to feel feverish. Alright. Well, I mean, that's good, because we're going to learn a new PSI ability soon. Anyways, now that we made it back to Mixolydia's house, I think we're going to call it an episode, because we actually did get quite a bit done. So, next time on Mother 3, we'll head back to Tasmily Village, and we'll prepare for the road ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.